Welcome everybody to the ultimate laser, the ultimate short laser in Nimbatus, the space drone constructor. So what do you want for the ultimate short laser digging? You want digging upgrade, and don't worry, for ultimate short laser digging you only need the digging upgrade 2 because it's already very good at digging. Because we want to keep it very energy efficient as well, I'm going for the beams upgrade 3 instead of the mini gun beams like the beams upgrade over time, because although this one will have more beams in the end than this one by quite a large margin, I think it's worth it to go with this one instead of the beams over time because of its energy efficiency. And now the only thing I'm a little bit torn over is the penetrating laser. I'm not sure if I should go with penetrating laser or the laser upgrade range, because maybe the range is better because then we can start digging from further along, but maybe the penetrating laser allows you to dig more, which is kind of weird. And because, well, it's a digging laser, you don't want to use all of your guns for it. We're going to have, I don't know, 3 should be good enough, right? We should be able to dig everything. Now let's save and exit. Let's fly this one and let's see about the digging. Ooh, that's not really fast. Okay, well, I guess we're going to add more lasers, because if there's one thing this video needs, that would be more lasers. Still only the 2 in the middle are on cursor. And I mean, yeah, this seems to be a lot better. Yeah, well, maybe it's not ultimate yet, especially not because I have too little energy, but that's why I didn't go with the upgrade over time. Snake, what did you just do? And let's see, can I just go into the planet and push through? I'm stuck. And push through. No, I can't. But I don't think that's possible anymore in the 5.10 update, because the digging is significantly slower. Because if you remember the digging from like the pre-alpha, that was like insane how quick that was, and I don't think the drills are as good anymore, for instance. So like the complete digging has got nerfed. Oh shoot, no, snake boy. We lost a little bit of fuel, that's sad. Also makes us not symmetrical. Oh, well, they do quite a lot of damage, even though they're not focused on that. Pretty much just because of the amount of beams. No, snake, snake, no. Good snake. I mean, I thought I would have been far enough away, but apparently not. Snake, no. Get out of there. Nimbatus, can you please help me? Because otherwise the snake boy is going to attack me again. Why is snake boy so long? Damn it. Well, that's just sad. Now, let's, instead of the ultimate digging laser, let's do the ultimate damage laser. Which would pretty much just be this. Although damage is still not good, so unless the penetrating laser actually does a lot, and against a horde of enemies like the transmitter guards, it does. But otherwise I would say go for another damage upgrade or go for the energy upgrade. Because if you go for the energy upgrade, you can even go for the beams over time upgrade. Although it's still, well, it's a little bit cheaper. But I prefer to go with this one, just because it's a lot more standard. And I do know that it can be useful to use the reflective or the split laser, I know. But if I would have to say, I would go for the penetrating laser, because penetrating laser is just, well, in my opinion, a little bit better. Maybe laser length is in this case a lot better. And again, I would probably go with this one, because it's standard. Because now you have effectively got a long laser, like this one. But that's already like quite a long laser without that length upgrade. While the short beam is, well, quite short, and with the length upgrade it's longer than the long laser. So if you don't mind giving up one of the slots, I would highly advise going with the laser upgrade, laser range upgrade, and then with the short laser. Even the damage is lower on the long laser. So if you go with long laser, you might even need to use the plus 50% damage. And yes, I know that's not a lot still, and that's also why this one does not a lot of damage, even now. The nice thing about the short laser damage variant is that it's still quite good at digging. Because, well, that's the thing it excels at. And you can't really go as fast anymore while digging, because it's a lot worse. Because last time we had like max digging, and now we have like half of that. But you do have long lasers, which is also a plus. Especially against enemies, because sometimes against the bomber enemies you really need that extra range. Did I get out? Yes, I did. And what did I lose? I lost one laser. That's it? Okay, good. That's a win in my book. Okay, so as you could see there, lasers do quite a bit of damage, even though it's not the thing they're good at normally. And especially against things like the eggs, which don't really have a lot of health normally. These lasers are really effective. And they're a little bit easier to use than the normal bullet weapons, and especially easier than the grenade launcher. Because they just go where you point them, and they don't have anything like bullet drop, or you have to anticipate where they are going to go, because they're not a projectile weight weapon. They go exactly where you point them, because, well, they're light, lasers light, you know. You don't really have to pay attention to those kind of things. But well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video on the lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.